as far as we know, Trent Williams is planning to play next season. I asked John Lynch about Trent Williams' status for 2025 at the Combine, and Lynch said, Trent is playing. He's ready. I think he's really motivated for this year. And then he said, the thing with Trent is that once you're used to playing at those elite levels, you don't really want to play unless you're at that level, and that's where he's at. But he thinks he's really motivated to come back and show that he's still that elite player. So that's what he said. Yeah, he's coming back, thinks he's motivated, but doesn't really want to play unless he's the best, which I'm not sure he is anymore. And then you got to remember 5 years ago when Joe Staley retired, there was a lot of question as to whether he was going to play in 2021, and John Lynch was coy about it when asked before the draft, like, he's coming back, he's working out in San Diego, haven't heard that he's not going to play, haven't heard anything to make me think he's not going to play, so yeah, I feel really encouraged about Joe Staley. Then they trade for Trent Williams, and Joe Staley announces his retirement, and really seemed like Joe Staley did the franchise a courtesy. They'd given him so much money and set him up for life and for generations. It seemed like they were saying, hey man, can you just not retire right now so we can sort of find another offensive tackle without the whole league knowing we need one. They ended up getting Trent Williams. There's not going to be a Trent Williams waiting for them this time, a disgruntled superstar in a terrible organization who had been mismanaged and had cancer and they didn't tell him. That's not going to happen. But
Prize Picks is sponsoring the Cohn Zone this year. Prize Picks is the leader in daily fantasy and the best place to win cash while watching sports. And the best part about the app is it's really easy to use. To create a lineup, all you have to do is pick more or less on a few players' stats. I'm a Niners guy. So, when I'm doing Prize Picks, I'm looking, the last couple of years, I'm looking at Deebo Samuel because I know Deebo Samuel better than Deebo Samuel knows Deebo Samuel. So if it's like drops, I'm taking more. Or if it's like punches thrown towards his long snapper on the sideline during the fourth quarter of a game, the 49ers will go on to win. I'm smashing more because I know the 49ers and I'm a Prize Picks guy. Now, maybe they didn't have those exact plays, but they have so many plays that'll make your head spin. And you can play Prize Picks in over 40 states, including California and Texas. Best part about it is the new user offer. Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. So win or lose, you'll get $50 just for playing. That sounds like a win to me. Use promo code Cohn, COHN, to claim your $50 today. Tell them Grant sent you.
What they can do is draft Kelvin Banks Jr. with their first-round pick. They're in a position to draft a starting offensive tackle. They haven't been in this position in years. It's really hard to sign an offensive tackle, a starter, because bad ones make $15 million a year. Good ones make more than 20. So if you want to get one who's cost-effective, who can fit with Brock Purdy making $1 bajillion a year, roughly, then you draft one, even if he's not necessarily Trent Williams. And that's Kelvin Banks. He's not going to be Trent Williams, but he's a good player. I think he can stay at left tackle. He's not Mike McGlinchey, who was a right tackle only. He could be a good left tackle. He could be a good left guard. But yeah, you got to remember what Trent Williams played last year, went down with an ankle bruise. I mean, Fred Warner played with a broken ankle last year, played through it. Trent Williams, bruised ankle, left 7 games. Also, his wife gave birth to a stillborn son. So personal tragedy, similar to Travarius Ward, who decided he didn't want to play in the state of California after his personal tragedy. The Niners weren't involved with that. So you don't know what that did to Trent Williams' mindset. We don't. All we know is that he hasn't posted on social media since October, hasn't said anything publicly since October. Is he pulling a Joe Staley and doing the Niners a solid so they can draft his replacement without people realizing that they're taking an offensive tackle at 11? Because if everyone knows they need Kelvin Banks at 11, someone could trade up to 10 and take him. Just saying. So, I don't know. Just because John Lynch said he thinks he's playing, he said the same thing about Joe Staley once upon a time. Until we hear something directly from Trent Williams, I got to wonder what's happening with the 49ers soon-to-be 37-year-old left tackle. I expect them to draft Kelvin Banks.